All right, we're gonna do a little show, a little topic. It's all about collector's editions. As you can see, we've got a few here. There's a lot of collector's editions out. Some would say some of them are worth it. Some would say some of them are not. Some would disagree on both of them. Who knows? I thought I've picked a range of collector's editions that show the lengths or the subtleties that some developers go to. We're going to have a little discussion. Do we think they're worth it or do we not? Generally,
not.
I buy collector's editions quite a bit. As
Yes,
you can
you
see,
do.
all the ones in front of us are mine. I own them all, apart from the NES one. I own the Smurfs, Operation Viley, or whatever the fuck it was called. I can't remember. Anto, are you generally a collector's edition person?
See, it's interesting that you have asked me that question because I was just thinking to myself, I don't have as many collector's editions as I used to because I've gotten rid of a lot of them over the last few years.
Yes.
And a lot of them before I even moved here. I think, off the top of my head, I think I've got maybe like 5 or 6 at home now.
So we'll call it yes.
So yes, but I'm kind of picky about them now.
Whereas looking around Ben's game room, which I was... it's a massive game. There's a lot of stuff in there. I was surprised to realise there's actually not many collector's editions of games in
No,
there.
because I collect old stuff.
Yeah. And Brayden
Yeah.
sold a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, I definitely got more excited for them when I was first getting disposable income.
Yes.
And was like, oh my god, I can get the big crazy one with the statue. And then I very quickly ran out of room. But it's something. There's definitely ones that I want, and I've definitely enjoyed ones that I have had.
Yes.
But I think the only one I have currently is technically a collector's edition or a special edition of just Spider-Man on PS4.
Was that the big red box one?
Big red box with an art book in it.
Came with a sticker and
was
an
it.
art book and a steel bookcase.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm quite the fan of collector's editions because I get sucked into cool things. I like bits and stuff. So I picked 10. And they range from sort of ludicrous to tame, and prices are in between as well. So I thought we'd have a look at them. So the first one I've picked up is the Little Nightmares 6 edition. Now, this came out 2017.
Is this the one with the... Oh, no, it's not.
So this is the one with the little figurine. You get the game itself. You got a 10 centimeter 6 figurine. The themed box. So the box is like a little window that you look through. You get an A3 poster, a sticker sheet, and an original soundtrack. Now this came out $50.
Wow.
That's not bad.
And I thought,
bad at all.
so that is a collector's edition that is very much worth the money you pay.
Is that
Absolutely.
Australian?
That is Australian. That was released.
God.
I bought this brand new on launch day, $50.
Do you have it still?
I still have it. What I didn't do is I didn't bring any of the ones that are on the list.
Ah.
I brought other ones.
You mean the Smurfs Vileaf isn't on your list?
Brayden,
Yeah, look, I got that on clearance.
can you check Discord? I have a thing I want you to find for a bit.
Can do.
But yeah, so I brought that out, $50, and I'm like, that is, you get a figurine, sticker sheets, I don't really care about, soundtracks, we all know that I don't hear music, but the figurine, the themed box, and it's such a cool little package. It's actually only about, yay big. It's probably about as big as this Majora's Mask one. For $50, I thought that is, that's less than the price of most games that come out.
What Majora's Mask one?
So did I say Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
I mean, this bad boy.
That. No, I can't see anything there.
You can't, why, because you're going to steal it?
I don't know what you're talking about. You must not have brought it.
Ah, sure. This is the one I have that
I
Ben
just see a black
wants.
void there.
Hang on, you bought that once, and didn't I put it in my shelf?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, you got it too. But yeah, that was the first offer. I thought it's a very, very well priced. Now, this is not the norm, but a well priced collector's edition. I think
Indie
that's
game.
excellent.
It's
Yeah,
an indie game. That's
it
why.
is. Number 2 on the list, shoots up a little bit. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the Dark Edition. Now, this came out at $300.
I was gonna say.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you get the game, the steelbook. You get actual working night vision goggles and a display stand. Now, these night vision goggles work so well that you can see up to 20 meters in complete darkness. That's heckin' cool.
Yeah.
Are
Is
they
it-
heavy?
I mean, I don't know.
Then they're expensive. Put them down.
So in this thing, now this is the thing that is a lot of money. $300 is a lot of money. Would you agree for a video game?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Would you agree $300 is a lot of money for night vision goggles? I don't
not.
know.
I don't know a lot about night vision goggles.
Neither do I.
I just know that they're heavy and they're expensive.
So I've got a $300 game that I think might actually be worth it
Let's have a look.
because that's kind of cool.
So you actually own these?
No, I don't own this one.
Oh, okay.
But it's got night vision goggles. What? How many collector's editions come with useless shit?
I'm pretty sure it was either this one or Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
In the UK, this came out as the Prestige edition,
Yeah.
and it had night vision goggles in, I think, either this or the sequel set in the UK.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of it referred to as the Dark Edition.
No, so that was just, for the Modern Warfare, the newer one.
Mm.
But night vision goggles, the game, and some DLC. Like, I don't know how much night vision goggles are worth, but I would have thought potentially for a working piece of military hardware, that's kind of cool.
Jesus Christ.
So what are they going for now, Ben?
All over the place. Most expensive I can find is $709. But there's some here for $200.
Yeah, this is the release that came out with Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
older one.
That's the older one.
11.
Oh, so $700.
$700
For this one.
So I mean, if you did have it and you were looking to resell it, $700, that's a good value. But if you were just looking to buy a collector's edition of the game that come with night vision, $300, I reckon that's kind of worth it. Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
For the podcast listeners, we're looking at a website called Optics Central and looking at things like thermal imaging cameras and night vision scopes. Prices range from about $4,200 to $11,000.
But why was it just a tab that was open on Ben's computer?
Is that how you got pink eye?
Just don't look out your mirror when you're having a shower. In the dark.
Yes. Okay, number 3 is one that came out 2019. I think it was 2018. Octopath Traveler, the Traveler's Compendium Edition.
Right over there, because
right over
some
there.
awesome dude gave me theirs.
Is
Oh, do you want me to get off the shelf?
So this came with the game. I called it the Sounds CD.
The sound CD.
A double-sided cloth map of Ostera. I think it was called Ostera. A replica of the Leaf coin currency, and an 8-page pop-up book. Now, this pop-up book is
amazing.
brilliant.
Amazing.
Each page shows sort of like the main character in what would be their sort of starting area or their main area. It is beautiful, and it came out at $130. Now, the game itself, just on its own, is like a $90 game. So for $50, you get the rest of it. And I think it is beautiful. The artwork is amazing.
Great game too.
And it's just such a unique sort of take on a collector's edition. Like, it's not a statue with some DLC and a useless sort of thing. Like, it's an actual piece of art. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Brayden, would you say worth it or not worth it?
This is gorgeous.
Do you say $130 worth it?
I think, yeah, it is. I do agree. It is just an art piece, and the fact that it's not only just the book, like, which is pop up as well. Like everything about it is just gorgeous. Like, I would see that on the shelf, not knowing it was Octopath Traveler, and just be like, "That's really pretty."
About once a month, I pull mine off the shelf and just flick through the pop-up sections.
Yeah.
I just love them so much. They're just so clever and beautiful artwork, and each one of them is just so different. And they're really intricate, like that one there, which is like the sort of the club where is it Primrose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Primrose is sort of starts her journey, is just so intricate. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. So we're flying through these.
Good.
Number 4 is a little
Right
crazy.
late.
I can't remember the year it came out, but this is the Crysis 2 Maximum Graphics Edition.
stupid.
Now this came out at $300 back when $300 was still a lot of money for a collector's edition. This came with a T-shirt, a steelbook copy of the game, and a GTX 560 Ti graphics card.
Look at the high quality of that T-shirt print as well.
Because Crysis 2 Crysis is known as the game that would break everyone's PC, so it
Yes,
came
good.
with a, at the time, top of the range graphics card.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean,
How
this
cool
day,
is that?
The original Crysis is still capable of killing computers that aren't optimized.
But you can play them both on the Switch. So there you go.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that they knew their game was like that high end that they went, well, here we go. You saying you can't play my game? Here's a collector's edition that allows you to play the game.
Be better if the graphics card was just like a trophy, like a
Like
a
just-
hollow bit.
yeah.
No, it was but it is that cheap for a graphics card, Anto?
Back when this came out,
Yeah.
maybe not.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, top of the range graphics cards back in the day, this is probably close. Like, you'd be looking at about 300 or 400. Yeah. So I reckon so.
Pretty awesome. And I do like the sort of the tongue-in-cheek Here, now you can play my game.
It's shut the fuck up. Play the game.
Play the game.
But also, make sure to upgrade your RAM and get a new processor as well.
Also, worth it or not?
Nah.
If you
Not
had
worth
the
it?
other stuff, yes. If you didn't, no.
Clever?
Clever, yes.
Clever, yes. All right, number 5 on the collector's editions. Is it worth it or is it not? Bioshock 2 Collector's Edition. Now, I own this one. Can't for the life of me find an original launch day price, but I want to say 120 to 130 bucks if memory serves me correctly.
What did it come with?
This comes with the game itself, an art book, which is a hardcover art book, 3 posters that are all Art Deco, like the whole Bioshock 2 Rapture style,
Is that a vinyl as well?
a CD of the score, and a 12-inch vinyl of the score as well, in a
cool.
really beautiful box. Not
And this
just to
is
mention...
back when like vinyl wasn't readily
back.
available.
No,
So
no,
now
no, it
you
wasn't.
can get vinyl pretty easily, but back then that was a specifically made product.
But which is why it came on CD and vinyl, because the vinyl for most people was they weren't going to be able to play it.
Yeah, right.
The art book is beautiful. I think I want to say it's like 164 pages or something like that.
That's pretty
But
good
I've
for
got
a
this at
collection.
home on my shelf as well. It is beautiful. It's a nice. It's big enough that it's impressive, but not so big that it's ridiculous.
That's
It's a
what she
size-
said.
But yeah, I want to say it was 120, 130. I found out doing this list, it is really hard to figure out
That's what she said. Oh, sorry.
what launch day prices were things.
Really?
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been easy. It's not.
Well, no one knows when Super Mario Brothers launched. No one knows.
What do you mean?
There's no records of when Super Mario Brothers officially came out. They
Really?
have guessed. They can guess, but they have no official data.
All right, next one. A little bit ludicrous. This is the Resident Evil 6 Premium Edition. Only released in Japan.
Oh, you mean the Resident Evil Giraffe Blowjob edition?
It was $1,300. It came with the game, some DLC, a case, and Leon's leather jacket.
Yeah, see, the logo looks like a giraffe. Getting
I don't know why that's not the picture that I put in assets.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Anto just pointed something out, and now I can not unsee it.
Okay. So this one came with not a replica leather jacket, an actual leather jacket. Which
did
is a
that with
replica. Not fake leather, it was real leather.
Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
a few
you could
years
just
back.
buy the jacket,
Oh, it
Dante's
wasn't part of
jacket.
it?
Yeah, I don't think it was part of the game. But this one came with Leon's jacket from Resident Evil 6. It would have been much cooler on the left-hand side was the leather jacket edition.
Cool jacket.
It is very, very cool. But it was only made available in Japan, which sucks.
I'm pretty sure they've done. Didn't they also do a leather? Not a leather jacket, but they did a jacket edition for the most recent remake of 4?
I don't know.
Or was
I
it
missed
for the
that one.
original version of 4?
They may have done it for both. They should have done it for 4 because that's way more iconic jacket than this one. But,
Agreed.
but they did it. But yeah, that's 13. That was $1,300 on release. Is it worth it? Oh,
If you're a
$1,300
super
bucks.
fan, maybe.
No,
I don't think it's worth it. Not
$1,300.
$1,300 for a leather jacket. You can
If
have
it's
a
like
leather
a
jacket made for less than that.
Balenciaga jacket, maybe.
But yeah, but no, I think that's silly and ridiculous. Speaking of silly and ridiculous, Dead Island Riptide Zombie Bait Edition. You were right, Anto.
I knew this was going to be in here.
So this was $190 when it was released. You got the game, you got the steelbook, you got collector's artwork, and you got a hand-painted torso of a bikini zombie with arms and legs and head cut off. The developers of the games actually ended up releasing an apology for this, saying that yes, it was in bad taste, and they're sorry. $190?
Not even if you gave me the $190.
I probably would have bought it.
Really?
It's so distasteful that I love it.
You can just tell there's some degenerate
Wow.
out there who's modified it with like a fleshlight or something.
And what does it
Okay.
go for now?
Oh, Jesus.
So you're looking at around $580 plus postage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the two most recent listings, anywhere from 300 Aussie dollars to almost 700.
But yeah, it does fit the Dead Island theme pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite distasteful. But
I
yes,
can also tell you exactly what era this came from, and not from seeing the Xbox 360 logo down here. Like, this is so ingrained in one particular time in gaming history.
yes,
Oh, man.
yes, it is.
Wild.
Hand painted is kind of impressive though.
Does that mean
wanna-
they're all different?
There'll be variations in them, sure. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's very bad. But But yeah, that's number 7. Number 8, and I will say the most expensive game on this list, most expensive collector's edition on this skip. Stop.
Sorry, we looked.
Damn it. It's Grid 2 Mono Edition. This was $190,000.
That's insane.
There was one bought.
You get a car with it, right?
You get the game. You got a PS3.
Oh, wow.
There's $1,000. You got a made to fit.
Talking about $30, Marcus.
You got a made to fit racing suit and racing helmet for you, and you got a street legal race car.
What?
There was one sold.
Oh man, that would be so collectible right now.
Yeah, yes, $190,000.
How would you fit it in your game room?
I wouldn't. I'd drive it to work.
Now, here's the question: that is a lot of money, but that is a race car. Is it worth it?
For a race car, hell yeah.
If you could get a street legal Grid 2 race car and made to suit,
I like the
racing
way
suit,
that as soon as any other car hits me, my head's just going to pop off.
Boing.
street legal doesn't mean safe.
No.
Do you think it's worth it? Yes or no?
Oh,
That
absolutely.
does not mean you would buy it.
No, I think for a one-of-a-kind freaking car, hell yeah.
If you're the sort of person who can drop almost 200 grand on a video game just for a car instead of going and spending that 200 grand on a different supercar, then
My question is, how many did they make? Because I know they sold one, but how many were there?
Surely it'd be made to order.
I was going to say, like, it
think
would have
so.
had to have been custom made because no one would have been able to buy one.
But yeah, there you go. That is the most expensive one on the list.
That's nutty.
It's insane,
ridiculous.
isn't it?
I had no idea about that. That's cool.
So wait, how much was that?
190K.
190.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm just gonna go on car sales right now, and I'm gonna have a look and see what you can get for
You can
190k.
get a lot of
You
stuff.
can get at least 2 Panda Trunos, which is basically the initial D car, and you should just do that instead.
You can get like 190 Corollas.
You can get, with some pocket change, so it's only 15k,
Yeah.
there's a person who has a Jeep Wrangler painted up like the original Jurassic Park Jeeps.
Drives around here.
Yeah, he's
Semaphore.
up for sale, 15k.
That's true.
That's worth more.
Oh,
All right, next one, number 9 on our list. Now I've got 10
9.
on the list, and then we've got our own special ones that we've picked. Number 9 is Yakuza 6 Song of Life After Hours Premium Edition. This one came out at $140. I do own this. Thank you, Anto. It comes with the game itself. It comes with coasters. It comes with an art book, whiskey stones, and actual glass whiskey glasses that have got an etched print of a dragon on them, which are beautiful.
Very cool piece.
Very, very cool. Now, considering that is actual glass and a beautiful large art book, and whiskey stones and whiskey glasses that I've drank whiskey from, I say yes, it's worth it.
yeah, 100%.
It's also a
Absolutely.
great game that's a $100 game anyway.
No, it's great.
Yeah, like you're going to spend a decent chunk of money on a decent pair of glasses and whiskey stones anyway.
Correct.
So if you're part of that special Venn diagram of people who really enjoy whiskey and like video games, spending $130, $140 on a fantastic video game and some really good quality, like,
Just
what would
don't
you call them? Drinking accessories or
glasses.
Yeah, there you go.
Just don't put the glasses on the coasters because the coasters are cardboard and the moisture will destroy them. So don't use those.
Also, don't put them in the dishwasher.
No, don't do that.
Also, don't drop them on cement.
Also,
Or
how
throw
good
them
are
at people.
Yakuza games? They're just so much fun.
Glames, what a glame.
Glames.
Well, I did a funny thing with my neck and it made words come out weird.
It's all about sparkling zero talk earlier.
Sparkling Coke Zero,
Have some sparkling
vanilla stuff.
Sparkling Dragon Ball.
100 Oh my god,
God.
1971 Plymouth GTX. Yes, please.
What?
It was.
Yeah, you can basically go out and buy,
66.
a
You know what?
real supercar for that.
That was
money.
a 67 Ford Mustang. I'd get it.
For 190k?
Yeah, but not a 66.
Yeah, okay.
Pocket change for that one.
Right. Okay. Hey, so welcome to the car show. We talk cars. Anto, what's your favourite brum brum?
I've named it a minute ago. It's the Panda Truno from Initial D. I
Right.
want one.
1969 Dodge Charger RT.
DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Or.
I know I'm a nerd. Shut the fuck up.
Does it have to be a
Mitsubishi
Mandalorian though?
No. I never.
Mitsubishi
I didn't say
Lancer
that.
Evo 3.
Hey, so next one.
All right, last one on the list. Came out, I think, also 2018. This is the Song of the Deep Collector's Edition. Came out at $40.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
this
know
was
because I
cool.
bought this personally myself.
Yeah,
I bought
this
this brand new. You got the Song of the Deep game, which is an excellent 2D like
Metroidvania.
Metroidvania. Beautiful narration. The lady that narrates it she's this lovely Irish lady that every time she talks, I want her to be my mum.
To be sure.
You play a young girl that goes like looking for her dad, who was a fisherman.
Her dad.
Her dad, yes, just like that. Come with some beautiful art cards, but it came with a puzzle that you can sit and do, which is the box on the left with her holding up the light. It is a beautiful. I have done the puzzle. It took me ages because a lot of the pieces are really dark.
Yeah.
$40, you get a brilliant game that is worth more than that. You get some really nice artwork, and you get a beautiful puzzle.
Is that your copy that we can see that?
No, I didn't take a photo of my
No,
copy.
it wouldn't be because that game's sealed.
Correct, and I played my stuff. But yeah, underrated game, Dylan the Villain, absolutely. $40, is it worth it? Fuck, it's worth way more than that.
You'd pay that for a puzzle alone.
Yeah, exactly. You pay that for a jigsaw puzzle in Games World.
Yep, done.
No, great.
All right, now we've got some Dino picks for favourite collector's edition. Now, these are favourite collector's editions that we own / have owned. Anto, what is your favourite collector's edition that you own?
At the moment, it's this bad boy. The collector's edition of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters.
That's the new one, yeah? Well, it's new here.
It's new here. It only got physically released here, like a month ago?
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago or something?
It's 1 through 6?
Yeah. So this was released, I think, early 2023 on the Square Enix store and in other countries. I had to pay my mum to get this for me. So she had it shipped to her.
I had to pay your mum too.
And then when
Not for
she flew out to visit for the first time last September, she brought it with her. So, yeah. Super cool piece. It's got a vinyl for all of the game soundtracks in.
Wow.
The protagonists of each of the games in pixel statue form. It's got an art book in there as well somewhere.
That vinyl is beautiful.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful love letter to the first 6 games in the series.
That's what we need more of.
Yep.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed.
I've got another one quickly that I want Brayden to show, which is a regretful collector's edition that I did have purchased or pre-ordered, and then because of money worries and visa issues and all the other stuff that I've been dealing with for the last 10 years, I had to cancel. Which is the FF7 Remake Soldier First Class Edition, which came with the deluxe edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I think it's like a 1 to 14th scale
I've seen that statue in person. It is
of Cloud on the Hardy Daytona. The art book, the soundtrack, all the DLC that it was meant to come with anyway. I think it was going for about £350. So it would have cost me about $700 to get it here. Absolutely would have done it if I didn't need the money for other vitally important stuff.
Would you still hunt this down one day?
Yes, but it's going for stupid money at the moment, so it's one of those things that I'm not going to pick up for a long time.
I'm going to find it for $20 out in the market.
And then sell it to me for
7,000.
but yeah, no, absolutely. If I could get hold of this and it was in good condition, I would absolutely probably pay what it's worth at launch for it. I would still drop $700 on this right away.
It's pretty cool.
Brayden?
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite collector's edition that you did own?
I did own this one. I was very excited for this one, and I had a great time with it. It was a good time. I did used to own the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition,
Hey.
which was like so fun.
And
Like,
you could use the Pip-Boy.
it was so very gimmicky, but you could actually use it with the game, which is like really like I hate to think about how much time and money they spent on that to make that work, so that you could hook up your phone with an app that would then connect to your game and would work as the Pip-Boy in the game on your phone.
Yes.
And you could do that anyway. But then the cool thing about it was that the wearable Pip-Boy, you could put it on your wrist and actually wear it on your forearm and slip your phone into it. And it had different size mounts for depending on which phone you had at the time. Mm-hmm. And then you'd slip your phone in there with the app on it and you could actually play it like that. Very inconvenient, but very cool. And the giant box that it arrived in was awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
It is cool.
This is cool just on its own.
It is very, very cool.
I was lucky enough to work in retail when this came out.
Nice.
And doing stock for these was hilariously good fun.
Oh my god.
I am also pretty sure that the one advantage of using the Pip, like actually connecting your phone up and using the Pip-Boy, I'm like 80% certain that it didn't interrupt gameplay, so you could do it on the fly instead of having to pause what you were doing.
Yep.
Which was
is-
kind of cool.
It's pretty insane. I imagine it might have actually been pretty like useful or something for like speedrunners or something. Like,
Yeah, potentially. Or like
I don't know.
getting absolutely mauled by a deathclaw and you need to heal without pausing.
Exactly, and you're just like slamming on your wrist, while, like, oh my god. Oh
And-
no! What you could do, you could team up. You could have one person playing the game and the other person just on the Pip-Boy.
You know what
and
else
you're
you could do?
Heal me up.
You know what else you could do?
What?
Ben's favourite.
My
Collector's
favourite.
Edition.
Hi. I was going to say this one,
Sorry, we're running out of time.
which is the Nintendo World Championships, which came with an awesome little trophy.
That is very cool.
The replica game pack of the Nintendo World Championship, some pins which are beautiful, and the art cards which are great.
But
But then when King Kaiju went to Japan, he got me the Japanese version, which
is better.
everything and more because it comes with 2 Famicom Joy-Con controllers.
have you used them?
No.
Have you taken them out?
No.
Ah,
Are you gonna?
No. Why would I?
Oh, to enjoy the shit you have.
But I've got it there. So I don't need to. Anyway, that's where it is.
That's very cool.
That is
Look
so
at
much
that.
cooler.
Are they postcards?
Postcards of the original Famicom titles. And you get the pins as well, but you also get the Joy-Cons.
They're cool.
Yeah,
They are very
and
cool.
King Kaiju was there on launch day, so that was really cool.
Wow.
That is cool.
All right, my favourite one.
Oh, whoops. That was one I want. Oops.
Oh, my
I want
favourite one.
Mjolnir. It looks so good.
That is cool. That is cool. My favourite one is my Metal Gear Solid.
Hey.
My Metal Gear Solid limited edition premium package. I'm just going to put that in front of my face.
Amazing that you got that in my house without me sensing it.
There was a reason you did not see this because I wanted to still own it by the time I got to put it on here. So this is the PS1 Metal Gear Solid Collector's Edition. It comes with a T-shirt, a poster, stickers for your memory cards as well as the game.
They're the rare bits.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there were a couple of these.
There it
and
is.
Metal Gear and I think Final Fantasy VIII were the most prominent ones that got these big packages.
Is it Legacy Collection? No.
Limited edition
limited
premium
edition,
package.
limited edition premium package.
The
So I mean, this T-shirt, my T-shirt is stretched. I've worn the shit out of it. Like I've had the poster up on a wall down. In some of the memory card stickers are still on my PS1 memory cards, but because and the postcards, the postcards are still all together because who fuck sends postcards? But yes, that is my favourite ever collector's edition.
It's pretty good. I think that takes the cake. I'm just trying to find how much those things are worth now.
It takes it if you like Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I mean, even if you don't, you understand the...
The relevant.
There's one
But
of
I
them
love the fact that
in
you've actually used it.
Yeah.
Super Potato
That's
in Akihabara signed by Kojima.
This one's signed by Kojima.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
do
give
that
me a
too.
text there and it will be.